for inviting me here. So I was born and raised in Kitwe, the second largest town in Zambia. And this is the mining center for the country, and so it attracted all sorts of entrepreneurs. We had uncles from Senegal coming to look for emeralds. We had the aunties from DRC coming to sell fabric. We had the Zambian aunties doing bakeries. So entrepreneurship was just very normalized for anybody who looked like anything. It didn't matter whether you were a man or a woman, white, black. The only thing that we didn't condone in our city was laziness. If you had a hustle, we're up for it. And so moving to the capital and then eventually to South Africa, I found it really difficult to understand why we had so few women leaders. I've had a varied career where I've worked in government and I worked in corporate, and each of these spaces I just found that too few women were reaching the top. And so eventually I got into the entrepreneurship space. So I'm an entrepreneur turned investor. And our startup was a fintech that managed to grow from one market into 5, created 5,000 jobs. We raised about $30 million in the process. And again, in this space, every time we were invited to share our success story, I'll be one of very few women on the stage talking about the fundraising process, talking about expanding a company into different markets, and this disturbed me really seriously. And so I guess I'm one of those people that have always been more motivated by following my pain and looking at the challenge that's really bothering me and wanting to be part of the solution. And so when I was planning my exit from the company, I wanted to be part of the solution and be on the other side and really dig into this problem of why aren't women entrepreneurs getting funded? And so I think if I knew how similar the journey of the female investor is to the female entrepreneur's journey, I don't know if people have gone into this space, but 3 years later, we had already raised and deployed a $10 million fund. We have a portfolio of 14 companies in one fund and another 17 in a smaller experimental fund. And it's been a really satisfying journey to just see the unique businesses that women are growing. But as Tokumbo has said, it has had to be deliberate. We've had to take out the women where they are. And these are some of the challenges that we might be facing with why we have fewer numbers, is this effort to really find the women where they are. Yeah.
Thanks, Leandro.